Meteorologist Victoria Cavalieri with us now. Victoria, things have picked up very quickly, it seems.
Yes, we now have some flash flood warnings in effect, but they did drop a few counties from what I told you earlier, so that's some good news. Flash flood warning does continue for Anderson, Knox, and Sevier counties until 1:30 in the morning, but Blount, Jefferson, Loudoun, and Roane counties have all been dropped from the flash flood warnings. What that tells you is that those locations are not seeing the intensity of flash flooding or really many reports at all. So they've allowed them to kind of be dropped from that warning. But let's get you up to speed. Right now over our Embassy Suites camera, we've got some raindrops out there. We've seen a fair amount of rain today, scattered showers and thunderstorms, some of which have been locally heavy. And because we've seen repeating rain over some of the same locations, that has caused some flooding concerns. You can see now on Storm Tracker 6 radar, we still have some pretty decent coverage of rain, but let's zoom into the areas that are under the flash flood warning. Again, that's part of Anderson, Knox, and Sevier counties. Does include downtown Knoxville, also includes the Hardin Valley area, Oak Ridge, kind of clips Clinton, and then includes over here near Carter and Boyd's Creek. These locations are where that flash flood warning is going to continue until 1:30. We've seen several reports of flooding so far in parts of Knox County. We mentioned that earlier in the newscast, and really you just want to make sure that tonight you're taking it extra slow on the roads. Part of the issue here is that it's so hard to determine how much water is on the roads to begin with, but especially at night when it's difficult to see. Just 6 inches of water can float a person and 12 inches of water can float most vehicles. So really take this threat seriously, even if it's not raining hard in your area. That doesn't mean the road didn't already see some heavy rain and it could be flooded. We're still watching a few flash flood warnings also in Kentucky, including in Whitley County and then also into Bell County, Kentucky. This warning here goes until about 12:30 in the morning, and this one goes until 11:45. The National Weather Service thinking that past 1 or 2 a.m., things should quiet down a little bit. Coverage of rain is going to diminish, but we do still have some scattered showers back here near Sunbright, Kingston, and Spring City. Not quite the same intensity as what moved over Knox County earlier, but rain is still in the forecast tonight, and there's even more rain in the forecast for Monday, so you really want to keep your guard up. Let's kind of review what locations again are under the flash flood warning. Again, that's the blinking green box that's shaded in. This darker green box, that's where the flash flood watch is. And basically that tells you the Weather Service is keeping their eye on the chance for flooding in Kentucky, and they're going to hold on to that until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Looking at the bigger picture, we've really had this stationary front kind of sitting right over us, and that's prompted a lot of showers and storms. I don't think it moves much tomorrow, so still a pretty active weather day. Tonight, our flooding risk continues to be at a level 2 out of 4 for every location shaded in yellow, a level 3 out of 4 flooding risk as you go further into Kentucky. Looking ahead to your Monday forecast, there's also a slim opportunity for a strong to severe storm, mainly right along the Tennessee-Kentucky border and then into parts of southeast Kentucky. The biggest threats here are going to be heavy rain and gusty to damaging winds, which could potentially take some trees down, especially since the ground is so saturated. With more rain in the forecast tomorrow, you can see we're all back under that level 2 flooding risk. But past Monday, I do think coverage of rain decreases at least a little bit, and we should get more of a break as we look towards the middle of the work week. Overnight, though, we're going to stay on the wet side, and scattered showers and storms continue. We're down to 69 in Gatlinburg, 72 in Maryville, 68 overnight tonight in Oneida. Smokies forecast tomorrow calls for the umbrella. If you're headed to school tomorrow morning, I would pack an umbrella because hit or miss showers and storms are in the forecast even as early as tomorrow morning. They're up to about 81 at Anakeesta tomorrow. Winds could be breezy at times. Let's kind of walk you through the timeline forecast. Notice how overnight we quiet down, but then by 8 a.m., there's some showers and storms on our doorstep. Better coverage of rain past lunchtime tomorrow, with a slightly drier trend for the middle of the week. Tonight, though, we're down to 72 degrees. We're continuing to track that chance for some isolated flash flooding. 83 your forecast high tomorrow. 7-day forecast has us hot. We're up to 91 on Wednesday, and then we'll stay in the mid to upper 80s throughout the course of the week.
All right, thanks so much, Victoria.